Do you have a headache right now? You don't want me to shout because you have a headache right now? Are you one of those people that has a chronic pain in your head called the headache? And you've tried everything? No, look at me. You've tried everything, or at least you thought you did. I don't think so. Hey, everybody, welcome. It is the Emotion Code Bro Show today, and we're here to tell you and teach you and talk to you about the emotion code and how it is a form of energy to help reduce and eliminate your chronic headaches or your migraines. Yeah, I know. It's only been a minute. Stay tuned for the next 30. Hey, bro, welcome. Good morning to the Hangout with Michael. Welcome to the Bro Show. I am Michael Loshi, a certified emotion code practitioner, and I'm here with my bro, John Inverarity. Hey, John, good morning.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Yes, my name is John Inverarity, certified emotion code and certified body code practitioner. Always a pleasure to be here and really excited to help someone out with a headache or migraine today.
Yeah, we're doing it. So I'm in beautiful Victoria, BC, and John is in?
I'm in Vancouver, Canada. Yeah.
Speaking of Vancouver,
representing the West Coast.
Yes, a Canadian contingent. So actually, I am in Vancouver next week, which is very exciting. There's a conference there, and I'm a trainer doing a law of attraction seminar for 2 hours, and I've got permission to film the first 30 minutes live. So do what you need to do to join me next Friday at 9 a.m. John and Dana are going to be with me at the Four Seasons Hotel. Okay. Hashtag Four Seasons Hotel.
It's pretty nice.
It's very nice, yeah. So my Brad Sugars of Action Coach, who's hired me to come do a presentation, has given me permission. So it's going to be very exciting. We're expecting to go live. I'm going to be on stage live at 9 o'clock, which is the same time in my show. Don't we love how that worked out? But today it's all about emotion code. And John and I have been hosting the show. Today's episode number, I'm scanning number 12. So we're very excited. And we love having your comments. We love hearing from you. We love your hashtags. We love you, period. We do this because it's so much fun for us. John, why don't you tell people that just joined us where our bros page and some topics that we covered in the past. And I'm going to go peek out in the room, see who is saying what. So go ahead, John.
Yeah, absolutely. So we do have a Emotion Code Bros page. It is michaellozier.com/emotion code bros, and we'll post the link in the comments for that as well.
It's actually, it's hangoutwithmichael.com bros, B-R-O-S. So it's hangoutwithmichael.com/bros. We're going to put it in the chat anyway, but that's how to get a hold of us. It's new. It's okay. It's new, John.
All right.
It's
All
new.
right.
You're still in.
I'll get it down for number 13.
Okay.
Yeah, and today we're looking to work with someone who has a headache or a migraine.
Yeah.
So if you do, if it's bothering you every day, or 3-4 times a week, please let us know in the comments, and we'll work our magic.
Yeah, let us know who you are, where you're watching from. I know we have some loyal followers. Heather Fisher from Ross Say, New Brunswick, thanks for shout out. And she generously shared the information about. So Heather, if you would share today's show, this live link right now, we would love you to Reese's Pieces, because we want as many people to experience the emotion code. Because I know there's so many people that are taking so many pills and drugs, but it doesn't get rid of the pain. You know what the throbbing pain is that you have? Here's a quickie peek. Oh, there's a big one behind me. It's these. These are your headache. Okay, it's on a chart and not in your head, but honestly, hang in there with us. So John, remind people what they need to do to be consider that we're going to select somebody today after we talk about the process. So what do we need from people to do that, please?
We need your permission. So in the comments, just let us know you do have a headache and that you're willing to receive an emotion code session today.
Yes.
So hopefully we can find 2 people to work with. Michael will work on someone, and myself will do synchronized emotion code sessions. And yeah, the severity on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst pain possible. So it's just basically,
Yeah. Now our goal today, we are putting ourselves out there. We're being vulnerable. I'm at least committing to reduce your headache pain. Inside, I want to get rid of it. Now, can we do that in a 15-minute or 6-minute session today? Our goal is to find out what's your severity of your headache, and we want to reduce it. I'd like to eliminate it, but because of the time, we're going to reduce it. John, what are some examples of shows that we've done in the past and we've had people come back and give us success? You give us that list. We've got some of our friends already joining us. So you do that and I'll do this. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, we've got a big list that we've worked on. We help people with money blocks, business blocks, relationship blocks. We talked about the heart wall and how that's impacting your relationship or your ability to have a loving relationship.
Send or receive love, right? That's the block.
Yeah, absolutely.
Send or
Yeah.
receive love. These are
In,
wrapped around your heart.
yeah. Yeah. Insomnia.
Oh,
So we're
yes.
helping a couple of double dippers
We did.
with
We had some
insomnia.
great results with our insomnia people. Yes.
Yeah. And of course the specific food cravings.
Yeah, we love
I
that.
think we did a few on that.
Well, I'm actually, I have a menu right here, but you know what's on this menu? It's menu of foods people aren't having anymore. So it's a big menu. Here are some of the foods that we help people get rid of. That's just the top of my head. Well, our friend Sylvia from the UK, she get rid of chips. Now they taste like sand to her. We helped a woman, Amy, get rid of chai tea. Elaine, now let's do a little update on Elaine. You said you heard from her. We had Elaine on the show last week, and while John was doing another session, I slipped in and had a little chitty chat with Elaine, worked on her with her Diet Coke. She was a Diet Coke drinker, self-proclaimed addiction. That means you like to have it all the time, buy it when you see it, eat it when it's offered, buy it more when it's on sale. Yeah, I know you know what I'm talking about. So, John, you said Elaine gave us an update. This was 7 days ago. I did a 3 or 4 minute emotion code session to remove Diet Coke from Elaine. What were the results, please?
She says she hasn't had any Diet Coke this past week.
Isn't that crazy?
Zero.
I know.
Zero Diet Coke. Yeah.
Our friend Debbie that had a Klondike bar addiction still has 4 of them in her fridge. Our friend Carol, who ate salt by the shaker and pretzels, has a box of unopened pretzels after 20 days and hasn't had salt since.
Or how about Natalie Skittles? 3 big bags of Skittles a week.
Yes, I know.
No Skittles.
Yeah, and our friend Corolla, we've been helping a lot of people. Toast and Jam Bar, we helped her out. Okay, and then John and I already picked out some shows we're going to do in the future, but we're going to tell you about that. Now, right now, John, I'm going to go out and say hello to some friends. Hey, we got Sylvia Bellini is in the house. She's from sunny London. The sun's shining at the moment, but it could be rainy by the end of the show. Looking forward to watching you work your magic. Thanks, Sylvia. Natasha Paula Samuel. Hello, Michael and John. Looking forward to the show as always. Hashtag Emotion Code Bros. Hashtag thank you, Natasha. John, if you see some other ones, you can help in.
Yeah, Amy Chai says, no more chai tea for me. Red heart.
Yeah, and you know what the challenge is with getting, because I met a guy at a coffee shop the other day, and him and his wife, they were kind of giggling, thinking, yeah, right. And I thought, oh, I'll shut you up. I said, what's food's in your way? And he said, cheese. And she said, oh my God, he eats so much cheese. And so as a joke, Michael was going to help him get rid of cheese at Starbucks. Yeah, I shut him up. He hasn't had cheese in 4 days. Shout out to you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dawn is here. Double dipping Dawn. Double D Dawn here.
Hey, Dawn.
No headaches. So
Yeah.
we also worked on headaches. Did we work on headaches?
No, he's saying he has no headaches for today, but he's going to watch anyway.
Okay, no triple dip, Dawn.
Hey, Don. Right. Now, given that you've been a double dipper, why don't you share today's show on your page right now? Share it right now. We have Tina Short from Duncan saying hello, and Duncan's north of me on Vancouver Island.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, Elaine Goldman's watching, says no more Diet Coke.
No more Diet Coke. Yeah. Confirmation from Elaine. Thanks, Elaine. Glad to play with you last week. Sarah Tidswell saying, can you stop me from smoking? She doesn't have a migraine though. Well, we haven't done a smoking show, and I'll be honest with you, I only talk about things that I've helped people with, and I've helped people with a lot of stuff. I'm working with 2 people right now around smoking, and we're having resistance meeting, but they really want to quit. So, and I know it's not a quickie session, so that's why we're not doing a smoking show. That's why I'm not doing a smoking show, because I haven't helped people with that. I have helped people eliminate drugs, however. So Sarah Tidswell, stay tuned.
We could try.
Yeah, we could try that. We're good for trying.
Yeah, that'd be great to help someone stop smoking. Yeah.
Carol saying hello and good morning. Oh,
We worked
so
on heartburn too, and acid reflux a couple weeks ago, right? That was episode 10
yeah,
with Anthony and Carmen.
yeah, we need to really have a little log of everything because I forgot about them, and that was important. Hey, Linda Ann Litwin is giving you a shout out. Hey, hello from Toronto from Bye Bye Chips, Linda. It's been weeks and no chips. So isn't that
Little
crazy?
chip.
It's crazy. Okay, John, I'm going to make a couple of announcements. For those of you that live in beautiful Victoria, BC, or you live on the island, or hey, you want to chill out in Canada's most beautiful city, I'm offering 2 free presentations live in the Emotion Code. There's the card there. There's 2 of them. One's on Friday, September 15th, and the other one is Friday, October 6th. I have room for 35 people. It's free. You need to register so I know you're coming, and I'll chase you down to get you there. And then you will be so razzle-dazzled and proud that you came because last 2 Friday nights ago, I had 25 people. I brought 4 people to the front of the room and relieved their chronic pain caused by trapped emotions. You got to see it to believe it. You can do that by going to hangoutwithmichael.com/Victoria. Check out the next 2 upcoming dates. The other thing that I'm having great success with in my own personal life and with people in the group is my 10 session. That means I meet with you and 6 other people on a panel like this in private. We meet 10 times, and you will get 5 emotion code sessions every time. Multiply that by 10 sessions, it's 50 emotion code sessions. It's around your beliefs around weight loss. It's around how much water you're drinking, the kind of exercise, and for 10 sessions, you bring 10 foods you want to, watch me, cut out of your life because there's no cutbacks. Ask Toast and Jam Barb and ask Double Dippin' Lorraine Licorice. They'll all tell you that. You can go to look at my address down there, hangoutwithmichael.com/weight loss. I'm taking 7 people at 9 a.m. Pacific time. I'm taking 7 people at 6 p.m. I've just finished group number 2, and the amount of changes in people's eatings and habits and lives will blow your socks off. You can be next. I know it's the summer. Instead of eating your way through the summer, why don't you eliminate stuff? Why don't you lose weight over the summer? Do it with me. Go to hangoutwithmichael.com/weight loss.
Yeah,
Okay,
don't
that's
wait
my
for January
announcement.
1st.
No. Hey, John, it's 13 minutes after. I'm kind of excited about next week. I'm going to be in Vancouver. We're still doing the show, but we have a special guest. Why don't we talk about our next week's show, and then we're going to get started with this week.
Yeah, next week is my father is going to join us. Special guest Jim in Verarity, also
Yeah,
an emotion code and body code practitioner.
he is.
And he's worked with a lot of animals, pets. So cats, dogs, and horses, if you can call a horse a pet. But yeah, great success working with
Okay.
animals. So
Now
it's an
you're going to
animal
have
show.
Now you're going to have the Horse Pet Association all over you. Yes, John, horses can be pets in the backyard for kids. Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Thanks for clarifying that.
Yeah. So we're going to go through. We're going to do our. We're going to talk about the emotion code. We're going to bring Jim on, and Jim is going to connect. So if you have a pet that has a problem, and whatever that might be, biting people. I don't know. I don't have a pet. You tell me what it is. Same thing next week. We want to hear from you, and Jim will select somebody, and he's going to do an emotion code system. If they have a pet now that they don't want to wait till next week, how can they check on your dad? Let's call him Jim. How can they check on Jim to get a hold of him before next week?
Yeah, he
And
has a
Jim, if you're
website.
watching, let us know, but go ahead, please, John.
Yeah, he does have a website. It's goodlifeenergyhealing.com. And he's also on Facebook with the same name, Good Life Energy Healing. And Jim, if you're watching here, you can post a link to your webpage. Just let everyone know how to get a hold of you as the cat, dog, and horse whisperer you are.
Thank you. We're looking forward to having Jim. My friend Heather from New Brunswick, she is giving us a hashtag. Burgers are blah. She's on week number 5 of not having a burger. I won't tell you what her severity is, but let's just say she hasn't had a burger in 5 weeks. So clapping for you. Okay, good stuff. Well, John, we don't have anybody with a headache today.
Well, there's a couple I see in my
Oh, do
comments.
you? Okay.
Yeah, we've got Jeannie, not a migraine, but I do have a headache. And Leanie, is the migraine poster child. Please work on me. It's not bad right now, however.
Yeah. Well, let's go with the first woman who has we want somebody right now so we can get the severity. So let's remind the woman that has a headache right now what she needs to do in the chat. If she hasn't done it already, we're just reminding friends, we need to know.
The severity on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being most severe pain. And we need your permission as well. So also in the comments, yes, permission.
Yep. And John will work on you this morning. Okay,
Jeannie.
John, so work on them. What does that mean? So welcome, everybody. We are going to explain the 7 keys, or not the 7 keys, our 7 keys. And these are important things you need to know about the emotion code process, and we're calling them keys. And we want to help explain to you, that's why I have the live presentation in Victoria. Well, don't think I don't do this in restaurants, because I do. And don't think I'm not helping people with elbows in Starbucks coffee shop. And don't think I didn't help the dude with the limp inside 7-Eleven on the corner, because I do that too. But sometimes people want to understand the process a bit more. So John and I have taken it on to be ambassadors in our own world to help spread the word so people get it. And I'm very pleased to say I have over 100 clients. And that means I have helped change 100 people's lives through the important work of our bro. Let's do a shout out. Hey, it's time to thank our friend and
Dr. Bradley Nelson. He wrote the book on the emotion code, and
he developed the chart,
developed the program.
And we're both certified emotion code practitioners by him, and we have thriving, successful businesses, helping people over the phone or over Skype with many, many issues. And the purpose of this show is to let people know what kind of things we've been doing. And that's why every week something different. So, John, let's explain the process, and then you'll probably get all the information from your friend online. Again, if you're watching live right now, my hunch is you just came to mind somebody in your life that has a migraine, and they're taking lots of drugs and it's stopping them from doing something. Please share today's show. If you did share today's show, we'd like to give you a hashtag share. Thank you for sharing today's show. Hashtag. I just made that up. I'll never remember it. But I know Heather shared. So thanks to Heather. And anybody else, please let me know, because I'd like to honor your loyalty. So John, we're going to explain the emotion code process. First, there's an important distinction that Dr. Bradley talks about, and the distinction is trapped emotions. What is a trapped emotion?
A trapped emotion is an unprocessed emotion from a past negative event. So something that we didn't completely process. And a trapped emotion is a little ball of energy about the size of your fist, or it can be as large as a cauliflower.
Oh, well, Misty Anderson won't like that. Because last week she gave us the hashtag cantaloupe.
Thought I'd change it up for you, bro.
Yeah, we've gone from fruits to vegetables. Very good. That was very clever of you. It's a little bumpy, though. Cauliflower is a little rough around the edges.
Trapped emotions are not nice.
They're not nice.
They're not smooth.
Let's not sugarcoat them with a cantaloupe. They're prickly little things.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, we want to do Chai Amy. She has shared today's show on her Facebook media, so thank you. Jeannie's giving you an update. She has your permission when you're ready to go.
Yeah, saw that. 6 out of 10. Great. Cool. And so a trapped emotion, little ball of energy, and it aggravates the tissues and can create pain or imbalance in your body. So it can create, seasonal allergies, heartburn, headaches, and influence the way you think. So it can maybe cause you to be a little bit cranky.
Yeah.
Amy Chai, we need an update for Elijah. How is Elijah? Worked on him last week.
Yeah.
A little irritated, sulky, didn't sleep too well, and a little upset.
Yeah. And we're going to explain how John was able to connect with the mother and connect to the son to help him remove the trapped emotions, these that were causing him to be cranky. So we're looking for an update of that. Hey, listen, it gets crazier. Hold on there, John. Here's the 7 keys for the emotion code process. Hey, and we have a new podcast channel. We are so excited. It's up and it's live. It's on iTunes, and it's available on Android as well. So if you like listening in the car, you know what? We can help you. It doesn't have to be your car. It could be on the beach. It could be anywhere. So, John, we're going to explain the 7 keys with key number 1 is?
the emotion code chart. So the chart is a list of trapped emotions, 2 columns, 6 rows, and they're all different emotions.
Yes. And everything that we ever experienced is stored in our subconscious mind. Everything you touched and tasted and smelled and experienced. That's the good news. Everything is stored. Well, it's not good news, but everything is stored. And we can ask our subconscious mind the questions. We can say, I have a question. Can you get me the answer? And the answer would be, I can only tell you if it's a yes or a no. So we need to ask your subconscious mind a yes or no question to find out which one of these is causing your pain or the block. So we do that. We don't like to have a little whisper in our ear. We want something solid. And we're using our what to help us do that?
Muscle testing or biofeedback or applied kinesiology. So this is what it looks like. So you'd make a ring with one hand, or this is one form. There's many, many different types. Yeah. And you just put a finger through there and try and break the loop. So if you can't break it, that's solid, that's yes, that's strong. You break the loop, that's weak, and that's a no.
Okay, good stuff. So let's just recap. We have a chart, everything you've ever experienced, including the pain and the trapped emotions. Now, sometimes, John, cue the cone. Sometimes we talk about these trapped emotions are like, hey, cue orange cone, the orange cone. And the orange cone on the highway says, you can't go through, you have to go around, stop, you can't enter. These trapped emotions are the orange cones that are causing you to have the flowing energy and causing you to have the flexible neck, or causing you to stop eating what you're eating and doing what you're doing, and the seasonal allergies and the pain and the chronic and this and that and this and that. So recap, we have a chart. We're using muscle testing, and we're going to do it on your behalf. You don't have to do anything. You don't even have to be on the video. You can be over the phone, but we are going to become your
proxy. So we're going to act on your behalf. So we make a connection, a conscious connection to connect with you, and we call that proxy.
Yeah, if you just pretend there's a little wire connecting us, a little string of vibration.
Yeah,
and
we're all connected.
You know what? You can become my proxy. You can ask my subconscious mind which ones they are. But before we get started, we always like to know
the severity on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being most severe. And yeah, get a reading at the beginning of the session and at the end, or over a week or 2 or 3, and try to get that down to a 0.
Okay, and so we've got the chart. We know it's very painful for you. We know what the problem is, and we need your
permission, verbal or written permission. Like Jeannie has given us written permission today, and definitely need that permission.
Okay.
Can't just work on someone because we think we can help them.
Yes. We'll be busy with the neighbor and the neighborhood. So here's what we got going on so far. You've given us permission. We're going to become your proxy, pretend thread. We're going to ask your unconscious mind these questions. And when we say, is it this one? Is it this one? Ah, there it is, that one. That's a yes for me. And as soon as we find it, we want to get rid of it. John, we do that by using a
magnet. So magnet is pure energy. Got a handy little magnet here. And we take a couple swipes of that magnet over the head, goes over what we call the governing meridian, and that amplifies our intention to clear out that little ball of energy, that trapped emotion. So it's intention that traps the emotion, and after the process, intention that can clear it.
That's right. And it can just be a little fridge magnet, right? There's no special magnet you need. Now, all of that works if we have fuel. Like, what is, do we plug ourselves in? What energy? Q. Hydrated
practitioner. Water. Yeah. So we drink a lot of water here on the Bro Show. Stay hydrated, conductivity, just keep the energy flowing.
Okay, so that's what the process looks like. And again, this is the work of Dr. Bradley Nelson, and John are our certified emotion code practitioners. John's a certified body code practitioner. And we have the skill and the trained way to identify which one of these is lodged within you that's causing the pain. Hey, quick little shout out to some more viewers. Jewel, who was part of my 10-session series, she said, hey, bros, Coca-Cola, chocolate bars, pastries, gone, capital letters. Thanks, Michael. Love hearing that.
Nice,
Yeah, Jim Inverarity left his information. If you have pets, you can give him a shout out right away. And who else?
Great, yeah.
Hey, we got Gwen Lorena giving us a hashtag Emotion Code Bros. Hey, from London, UK, ditto Sylvia's weather report. It's so weird today. Yeah, I live in a weird place with weather too. Okay, so you have all the information for Jeannie Brazel?
Yep. 6 out
Okay,
of 10 permission. Yep.
okay.
So yeah, I'll just get started
So
here. A little
yeah,
update
we'll
from
get
Amy. I don't
John.
know if you can see that.
I'll get that. I'll let you get grounded and started, and then I'll talk over you as you go.
Okay, so here we go. Jeannie, going to connect with you to address this headache. That's a 6 out of 10. And Jeannie, if you could let us know how often you get these headaches as well. Is it like once a week, once a month, every day, every other day? I'll just make a good connection with Jeannie and proxy. So I do have a good connection and proxy. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, good connection. So is there trapped emotion, Jeannie, creating this headache? Yeah. Is it column A, B, the odd, even? It's an A3. It's a third one. It's rejection. Okay, we need to know more about rejection before clearing. No, if we did, we'd get an age. That's usually all it takes, but I don't know your age and we don't need to know more, so we're going to clear it. Yeah, so I got permission to clear that, releasing that rejection.
So if you just
All
joined
right.
us, here's what's happening. John has connected by way of proxy to somebody watching the live show. He's got her permission to tap into her subconscious mind and ask it, what is causing my headache? In her subconscious mind that knows everything. And that's spelled with all capital letters. You know how to spell it, everything. Okay? So John is saying, subconscious mind, because I can only ask you yes or no questions, tell me which is it in row A? And it's saying, no, oh, it's in row B. Yeah. So he's trying to narrow down. Instead of asking all 60, he wants to cut the list in half. Oh, it's not in row A, it's in row B. So he's narrowing it down. My hunch is he's found more. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, I found another one. So I'm muscle testing and using my hands, and they're just down in my lap here. Just
Yeah.
so you know, I do this. It's kind of weird looking, but yeah, the next
Oh,
emotion
that's
is
the weird
longing.
part?
It's
That's the weird part?
I think I say that every week. All right, clear longing. Longing, aching, minning, not, yeah, longing. That's cleared. All right, another trapped emotion here. Jeannie creating this headache. Is it in column A? Yeah, odd, no, even. So A2. Yeah, first, second, third is disgust. Okay, we need to know more. No. So disgust, having your morals offended. Clear that. It's cleared. Good.
Now,
Another
what you're
trapped emotion.
Yeah, so what you're experiencing is that we don't even need to be, that's why it's called distant healing. Now, I can heal somebody, well, now I'm going to use that word, treatment, or I can give somebody a session. You know what, I'm healing them in the coffee shop. That's what I'm doing. Get over it. So I don't need to be in front of them. When I'm sitting across from them at the table, that's distance. It's a distance like 2 feet. And we don't even know where our friend lives. You know, we've worked with people all over the world. So, again, it can be done privately with no video, just you and I, or just John and you together. And you don't need to say anything. And when John finds stuff, it doesn't tell them what the event was. So there's nothing personal. It just says, this was trapped at the event, and it's the orange cone that's causing the headache, or stopping energy flowing to your brain that's causing the headache.
Yeah, I tested Jeannie's subconscious on the severity, and I got the severity was an 8 out of 10, but she said consciously it's a 6, so a little difference there.
Yeah.
But I'll try and get it down to a 0 today.
Sometimes it's hard to measure.
Yeah, well, it's different, right?
Yeah.
Can be different for sure.
Good. Hey, there's some people that has given us some hearts and some fingers. I guess it's not fingers, it's thumbs. Thumbs up. That's different. Carol's given us some love. And David White, good morning. Pam Smith, good morning from Vancouver. Delilah Cordova, what a great game show name. Should I do it? Have you guys heard the Vibe is Right game show voice?
Do it.
Delilah Cordova. And then Jeannie Brazel, good morning. Debbie Talbert's giving us a shout out. I think she's in the air. She's flying somewhere. Tina Short, Elaine Goodman, Jessica, Suzanne, Hannah, Ruth Appel. Hey, Anna, it's been a while. Heather Fisher and Sarah Tidwell. Shout out to you guys. And remember, if you share today's show, we're loving you to Reese's Pieces. And yeah, we've got lots of people watching live. John's still identifying trapped emotions causing our friend's headache. The Charlotte Writing Academy has joined us. So good morning. Diane Marie Barnella, I have headaches very often. Everyone's asking Diane if she has headaches. But Don Bowen said, Diane, do you have headaches? And then Sarah says, hey, Sarah, do you have headaches? It's like, welcome to the headache show, I guess. Headaches, migraines, throbbing, eye pressure, whatever it is. Remember earlier, John said trapped emotions were the size of, I'm gonna masculine it up a little bit. A baseball. See how I'm going sports now? I'm going the sports route. Size of a baseball. John, is that the big ball or the little ball? I forget. I think it's
the little white one.
Yeah. So they're about that size. Imagine 10 of them stacked up in your neck or in your head, stopping the flow of stuff. So that's what we're getting rid of today.
Yeah. So we're creating balance in the body, essentially, for you.
Ginger de la Concepcion. Hey, Ginger. Good morning. She is from South Florida. Diane Marie. Oh, yeah, she's saying good morning to us. Don Boam, he did a share for us today, all right? And he also shared it with his sister who has headaches. So when it's same fat, we have never had a triple dipper, but if Don Boam's sister had a treatment, we'd be treating the whole Boam family. So that's a triple dip.
You can inherit emotions as well. So something your parents went through or their parents and passed down onto you. So I just found an inherited sadness that was creating Jeannie's headache.
Yeah. Delilah Cordova, the game show winner, she said, Michael helped me with money blocks, capital letters, this week, and everything manifested within the next day. And she did. She kept emailing me all day. Guess what? Guess what? Or I like when people say, you'll never guess what. I won't guess it, but I'll believe it. John, we have an update from last week's show from Amy Chai, but it's Amy Larson Straight, and John worked on her son, Elijah, who said her son was a little cranky and irritated. Last week we did the cranky show. So I just want you to hear what happened. John did what he's doing right now, connect it with Amy, and with Amy's permission, connect it with Elijah, and here is her update. Here's an update on Elijah. He is less sulky. He's thinking of ending his participation in an online game that caused him to rage and seems to be sleeping better. He still gets really irritated with his little sister. She's a pro at pushing the buttons. I think we need to tap into the little sister, the button pusher. What trapped emotions does she have that's causing her to push buttons? But you know what? This is a great update. What a relief for a mom, right? Trying to do everything to bring up her kids and finding out they're different from you, like they have different vibe and energy, and and trying to figure it out. Well, I wouldn't try to figure it out. We'll do that. We'll find out what's causing that. So, and I'm waiting for an update too. I worked with a woman that had a set of twins and twin 18-year-old boys, and one of them has been very angry. And within like 2 minutes of the session, we uncovered like anger and resentment and bitterness when he was very young. So I'm expecting a very nice update. Imagine having two twins and having opposite energies like that. And she knew there was something wrong. So I'll tell you more about that story when I get her permission to tell you more about that story. But it was very fascinating. It was fascinating for me what we revealed in that session. Okay, John, do you want to give us an update?
Yeah, I'm at a 3 out of 10. And yeah, I cleared a fair amount here. Some inherited stuff, some resentment, fear, guilt. Sadness, sorrow, rejection.
We'd probably like a new update, right? So if you're able to tell, sometimes it's hard to measure pain, but are you getting a sense of any lightness or any wash over you? Is your headache different? Move, trust your head a little bit, move it around. Yeah. Turn on the kids channel, see if that annoys you. Find something to test your headache. Okay, I think we've acknowledged everybody on today's live show. Remember, next week we're doing pets. We have our special guest, Jim Inverarity, coming in, and he is going to choose somebody like we're doing today and do a session. Okay. So, Jeannie, if you're watching, let us know the severity of your headache. We've got about 5 or 10 more minutes with you today. We're going to do some question and answer. So, what is your question? What is your little tick? Ask us what your little tick can be resolved through trapped emotion removal or the emotion code. So I use that word to joke, but we all have a little tick. Are you touching the doorknob 21 times. Well, guess what? There's a trapped emotion that caused that, right? It's like whatever it is that you're doing, it's likely there's a trapped emotion. So what's your question? Go ahead and ask me.
Gene Peterson says, will you do the money blocks again soon, or can I listen to a replay? What number? So money blocks, we did 2. We did one with William. It was number 4. And I think the first one we did was around money too. So 1, 4, and yeah, 1 and 4.
Yeah. Yeah, go check those out. Now, today we're hoping for some live results as John's working with the money blocks. Oh, Jeannie Brazel has given us an update. So, John, what was her severity before?
6. Yeah, 6.
And you said it was an 8, and she's down to a 3.
Right.
So just think about what's happening. These trapped emotions, the size of, I don't know, what can I say? The size of what?
Cantaloupe?
No, maybe the size of, you know, an oil filter in your car.
Okay.
You know, they're about this big, and they're all stuffed in your head, and that energy can't get there. That's in my head. That's Michael Lozier's way of explaining that. So she's down to a 3. That's pretty good. So we're hanging out a little bit longer. We're looking for your questions. We love that you're sharing today's show. You're, you know, we're so motivated to be here every week and to hang out with you guys. Rami Carlin's in the house. Hey, Rami had a session with me. She won the session, so she's willing to share her results. Yeah, I gave away a session a couple of weeks ago. Oh, and my anniversary show on my Hangout with Michael. So Rami, if you're watching right now, let us know. Share your results with people if you want to do that. Amy's saying, when are you doing another Ask Me Anything? Amy, do it right now. Ask me anything right now. Don't wait. Don't wait next week. You want to ask me anything, do it right now. I love the Ask Me Anything shows. They're kind of fun. Jean, I think you said that. She said she's asking about the money blocks again. You know what? For the price of a half-hour session, we both could remove lots of money blocks and your abundance beliefs, enough that would justify the session and would really shake up all the trap. You know, we'd work on your beliefs. You know, am I worthy to attract money? Is it okay to have money? And we got to turn those switches off, because if we don't, you'll be contradicting. On one hand, you're going to have the vibe, I want to be abundant, and deep down, your voice is, sorry, can't do. Remember when you were 3 years old, huh? And you set up
subconscious programming,
stand, right? You set up that lemonade stand, and you lost money. Well, that's your orange cone. Well, you don't have to figure it out. We can do it. So honestly, do yourself. You know, we can do a lot in a half hour to shake up your abundance, so you can see results. Okay, John, give us another update where you're at with the process, and we're going to start to wrap up.
Okay, severity. We had a 4. What are we at here? No, she said the 3, right? We at a 3? 2, 1?
She was a 3, yeah.
Yeah, I got a 1 right now. We'll see.
Okay. Yeah,
there might be another one here.
Okay. John, we're getting some good questions, and this is exactly what we wanted. So Carol Waddell is asking, my skin has been breaking out some on my arms and my ankles. So my hunch is there is some trapped emotions that are causing the flow of the good energy to those areas. So I would say yes. What would you say, John?
Absolutely.
Breaking out arms. Anything that's not natural on your body, in my head, is caused by trapped emotions, or at least try. But this here, I worked with a dude that had so much eczema on his hands, he wouldn't show his hands. And I almost reduced it, like over a couple sessions. The redness in his hand went away. So
yeah, skin is unique. Skin, I've found that it also mirrors what's going on inside the digestive system. So trapped emotions can lodge anywhere and cause anything. So maybe you have a trapped emotion somewhere in your digestive system, and maybe in liver or something like that. That can create skin problems. Yeah. Absolutely. So
our friend Sarah Marie Bohm has a question. Does this help for disorders? Well, I'm saying yes, even before I know which one it is. And I'd really like to skip the word, but I'm going to read it to you. Such as trichotillomania. Do you know what that is? Trichotillomania. It's a big word for impulsive hair pulling.
Hmm. I think
Well,
there's
my
trapped
hunch
emotions
is,
in there.
yeah,
I think
my
that's
hunch is
it's a
there's a
disorder.
past
Yeah,
event that is
yeah.
causing that behavior. Oh, Amy has nicknamed her daughter. We love that. She's called Button Push and Becca. Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Our friend Sarah Marie Boehm, oh, she's Don Boehm's sister. She said she gets tension headaches and neck pain. Sarah Marie Boehm,
It could be
you got these in your neck.
also inherited for Jeannie. I'm doing yeah. There's some inherited depression, inherited rejection, sadness. I've been with you your whole life there, Jeannie, and they're being cleared now. So
Yeah.
hopefully that pain goes down in your head and can even change the way you think as well, or how you perceive what's going on around you.
Now, one of the conditions of getting a treatment here or a session on the Hangout with Michael show, you become part of our, well, frankly, you become part of our alumni. And we like to choose a name so we can remember you. So, you know how we talked about Barb Toast and Jam and Lorraine Licorice and Amy Chai Tea. So, John, we're going to have to bless our friend with a name.
Jeannie?
Jeannie who? When you say Jeannie, that's not enough. I need to know Jeannie who? Jeannie Migraine. That's what we're calling her. Jeannie Migraine. Jeannie M. So Jeannie, before or after the show, we would like you to leave a comment and say what the level of headache is. And if you're watching for next week's show, we'd love another update because when the good news about trapped emotions, John, when they get removed, they are removed. You know, they don't come back. So if we're reducing the pressure and reducing the headache, that is our goal, is to remove them, and they're gone.
All right, I think this is going to be the last one here for Jeannie. Done quite a bit here. These are pretty strong stuff here. So Jeannie might be feeling something right now. Less pain in the head.
Yeah.
Maybe some stuff moving around. Drink a little extra water today, Jeannie, just to help
Maybe a
out with the
little, yeah,
processing.
or a little, not dizzy, but a little like, whew, what was that?
Lighter.
Yeah, lighter. People say, let's say that I felt a wash over me, or it felt lighter. So these are all, these are all evidence of the energy. So, okay, let's see. We're just scrolling down to the bottom here. So, John, remind people how, well, I'm going to Vancouver all next week. So I don't have any appointments all next week. I have appointments Sunday, and then I'm home the week after. And John's hanging out with me next Friday. We're going to be live at the Four Seasons Hotel with my Law of Attraction seminar, filming it live on Facebook, 9 o'clock on Fridays. And then, we're going to do a little Facebook Live before that because John and Dana and I will be together for the first time in person, the three of us. I've been together with John and Dana, but not together. So we are going to
take lots of selfies.
Yeah, we're going to take selfies. I'm going to meet people, and the razzle dazzle's on next week. Just so you know, you think I'm a show off online? You should see me on stage. Woo-hoo.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
I'm scared of you.
Jeannie feels lighter and relief. Triple exclamation. Nice.
Very good.
Awesome, Jeannie.
Well, we had a good day today, John. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm available next week for one-on-one sessions at aliveinpeer.com.
Mm-hmm.
And I just posted my website in the comments here. I'm on Facebook as well under Alive in Peer. So you should see that in the comments as well. So if you could head over there and give that a like, that would be awesome.
Perfect. And we both have online calendars. So you go to John's website, my page, you call up our calendars, and you can book it right there. You don't have to email and say when's the session. And then we'll let you know. We'll give you a link to the video call. If you want to talk by telephone, let us know that too. Some people want to do telephone and not video, whatever you need for your comfort. And a lot of work can get done in a half hour. So plan on booking a session with a very specific list. And then keep another list in the back of your head, because when you get results, you're going to want to have a better life in all areas. And then eventually you'll understand how trapped emotions are affecting everything, your health and your decisions and your abundance and your success and your relationships. And And then when you start cleaning up all these areas, then it's rich, delicious lifetime. So we love that.
Yeah. Well put.
Good. Good. And again, if you're in Victoria, BC, the area, you want to experience this live and maybe have a live session at the front of the room, go to hangoutwithmichael.com/Victoria. We can help you out there. Jeannie, you might have already read this. Yeah, Jeannie's feeling lighter and relief. I think you did. I'm just reading the ones that I haven't liked yet. So we had a lot of fun today. Thanks for everybody for chilling out with us, sharing the show. We're back next Friday with a special guest, Jimmy and Verity. And John, how would you like to wrap up today, please?
Yeah, just thanks for volunteering, Jeannie. Thanks for being here with us and letting us work with you.
Yeah, trusting us with the process. We will hear from, we'll see everybody next Saturday, or maybe next Friday too at 9 o'clock. Okay, everybody, chat again soon. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all your comments.
Thanks, everyone.